Oh yeah. Let's go. Podcast flow, you already know. Sneakers in the NBA, the NFL for sure. Me and Langston got it locked. Got the podcast, now we coming on through. We boxing, now we everlast. A day in our kicks, a day in our kicks, a day in our kicks. You don't have to listen to it. A day in our kicks, a day in our kicks, a day in our kicks. You don't have to listen to it. Sneakers on lock, NBA on lock, got that NFL on lock. We got that music on lock. We never ever gonna stop. He up in the NBA, I be reporting, I do what I say. Everybody know how we get it, eh? Hold up, killing the flow, getting the money, you already know. We gonna be coming on through for the city. We tryna do up and you just like Diddy. We here, man.
Man.
First,
long time coming.
First show, man.
Yeah, nah, I'm excited. I'm glad to be doing it with you, bro. Glad to be doing it.
Appreciate it, bro. I appreciate you for doing this, man. It's been a long time coming, man, so it was only right.
Facts. That's facts.
It was only right, man. A day in our kicks, man. We got it going now. Now it's time to, the lights are on. It's time to perform now.
Let's get it.
Yes, sir, man. Well, how was your day though overall, man? Just talk about what you did today, man.
So, today was good, man. I literally just, we had practice this morning, just getting ready for the season opener on Wednesday. We got the Brooklyn Nets. So just excited about that. And then, just getting ready, trying to figure out what kicks I'm gonna be rocking on the court. So, make sure you guys tune in, man. Got a lot in store. Lot of different collabs that I've done with a couple of customization guys. So I'm excited. I'm really excited for the season. What about you? What's going on?
Oh man, my day was good, man. Overall, man, just getting ready for the season, locking in. Right now I'm watching a little Monday Night Football. You know what I'm saying? Packers and 49ers. But other than that, man, I've just been ready to go with this podcast, man. Just ready to see how the people react. You know what I'm saying? I don't call myself the people's champ for nothing. Yeah. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm just ready to see what we can get out of this and display our chemistry that we got on and off the court more than anything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really focused and locked in. The season starts tomorrow, but, I'm looking forward to them Q4s that you got hitting the court. I've seen a couple of previews, so I'm excited about that. And, overall, man, we just got to get into this, man.
You know what time it is. It's time for the starting five. Let's get it.
All right, man. It's time for that starting five, man. I'm going to hit them with my topics first. I'm going to hit them with the sneakers that are coming out this week, man. On October 14th, we got the K-Dot joints, the Nike Cortez. What you think about them Nike Cortez, man?
Man, I've been seeing a lot of posts, a lot of different people rocking them already, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's it gonna look like in real time. But I mean, I'm just excited. This is one of the collabs I like. The Cortez is something that I rarely talk about, rarely look at, that I'm really excited about. But hopefully the sneakers app, you know what I mean, they're on my side that day, and I can grab me a pair.
Yeah. I like the Cortez. You know what I'm saying? It's a different vibe. It brings that Cali vibe. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they wear is Chucks and Cortez out there. So I think it's dope that Nike's actually making that happen. And I'm looking forward to it. You know what I'm saying? It's different, because it brings that casual vibe to the lifestyle. And it's something I'm looking forward to, though. So definitely something I wanted to get your input on. Now, another shoe I was looking forward to, there's two shoes coming out October 15th, which was actually today. So earlier today they came out, was the Air Max Moab, and also the Adidas Harden Volume 3. What did you think about the Harden 3? And then what's your thoughts on the Air Max 95s?
The Air Max 95 lately, Nike been really releasing a lot of 95s, 97s lately, and I mean the the colorways have been dope. I'm not gonna lie, the
Yeah,
colorways have really been crazy that they've been coming out, and I mean, I think this is the Moabs is a cool collab that they came out with. Nike, nice little like New York vibe. I feel like,
yeah,
and then with the Hardens, I mean, Adidas they coming with it. I mean, I feel like there's numerous amount of like low top that Adidas really comes out with, and I think
yeah.
that these are the ones that like are really low top. So I'm excited to see like who's gonna be rocking the Hardens, who's gonna really like be on that vibe because it's a different wave. You know what I mean? If you're a low
Yeah.
top guy, it's cool. If not, then hey, it is what it is.
Yeah. I've always been a huge Air Max 95 fan. 97s are my favorite, but I definitely like the collabs that they got coming with the 95, and it was pretty cool too because it brought a lot of light to the Moab because of the fact that LeBron did the LeBron watch with him.
Yeah,
So you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So that definitely shed a lot of light too. And then the Adidas Harden Volume 3, I think it's a shoe that's gonna grow on people. You know, a lot of the colorways that are coming out, I think they're gonna be really dope. And as soon as he hits the court with him, and you see different lifestyle vibes to it as well, on and off the court, I think overall it'll be good. I think that strap is really good for him. It's working. Everybody knows that the strap is always key because you can always add different designs and different methods to the strap to add more life to a shoe. So that's something definitely been looking forward to. So, that was something that I wanted to get your input on. But tomorrow we got the two heavy hitters, you know what I'm saying? You got the Nike Kyrie 4 Halloween.
Yeah.
You got the Nike KD 11 Championship. Just give me your thoughts on those two, man. The Halloween colorway is crazy. And then did you see the championship KD 11?
Yeah, I saw KD rocking the other day, and
Yeah.
that I think I mean KD's line. I mean, it's come a long way. I mean, I remember when they like you were just talking about the strap. The strap has always been in, and
Yeah.
like it's kind of been like back and forth with KD. I know like he's like always been low top, but like he's kind of like on like the mid like kind of sole now, and I think that he's kind of like trying to like be comfortable, but at the same time like with the Flyknit, like the new Flyknit like feel for the player. So I
Mm-hmm.
think it'll be a good on the court basketball shoe because most of my teammates on the Pistons, I mean, most of them are rocking it already, so it must be
Yeah.
real comfortable. I'm excited to see like the different colorways. I know I've seen like 2 or 3 different colorways. I saw Frank Nitikita in New York. He rocked a pair, and then Stanley he got a pair. Like he customized already that Nike didn't send him. So those 2 colorways were dope. And then with the Kyrie Halloweens, man,
That's just crazy, bro.
those are crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I
That
think
slime
that
one is crazy, bro.
yeah, he really did his thing with those. I like that, and I mean, hey, he's this whole summer he's really been like having a dope concept of like how to get the kids involved. And I think the Halloween ones are dope that he's dropping on the 16th, and then he had like the Fruity Pebbles and different like
Yeah. The cereal packs.
cereal packs that he came out with. I mean, man, it's dope. I mean, it's all for the kids anyway to begin with, and this is another step in the right direction for them.
Definitely. I like the Kyrie 4. I love everything about the shoe. I love the designs, the colorways. Definitely, bar none, been the top, if not the best overall. I think, them and the PGs, are right there for me. The KD 11, I love what Nike got coming with the KD 11, the colorways. I think the championship one is definitely dope. I'm all in when it comes to black, you know what I'm saying? So anything that's black mixed with any different colors, I'm always good with that because with white, I can't do too good with white shoes. So
Yeah,
when,
yeah, yeah.
so but with the Kyrie full Halloween though, that right in time for the kids. And on top of that, the fact that the swoosh is actually like they got like a different and I think it's like a different embedding on the swoosh.
Mm-hmm.
Like something. So it's like the swoosh is actually different. So it's
Okay.
really it's insane. And what Nike got coming with the Kyrie 4, and then what they got coming for the for the Kyrie 5, man, it's gonna be special, man. So I'm looking forward to everything that basketball has coming their way. So those are 2 that definitely stood out to me. But we got a lot of heat coming out on the 18th, October 18th. We got the off-whites, the off-white Nike Air Max 97. We got the John Elliott Nike Air Force One lows. We got the Nike LeBron 16 King, and then Air Jordan coming with it with the Tinker 10.
Pick a 10, yeah.
And then they coming with the 33. So on that day, if you were to pick one, you know what I'm saying, which one you rocking with on the 18th? Because they coming with a lot of heat that day.
They come with a lot of heat that day. I don't know. I really don't know.
Well, if you could pick one and describe those shoes and like what you think about them.
I'm not gonna lie. I probably would go with the off-white 97.
97.
Yeah, just because I mean I like what Nike's been doing all this summer with the off-white and pretty much like all the different Nike collabs they've come out with. But like the 97s this summer, they came out with a one for Serena. They came out with the black ones, and then now they got the silver one. I mean, I think that all of these are going to be like one of those, like, when they had the 10 collab come out, that was pretty dope. So I think that them adding on to that, I think that's where it's at right now. That's the hottest shoe out there, to be honest.
Yeah. For me, for me, I definitely would go off-white 97 for the comfort level. Yeah. But overall, I definitely want to see how that Air Jordan 33 is. You know what I'm saying? Just so I can see how that lacing system is. I've been seeing everybody pulling it up and all that and testing it out and everything. And I want to be able to, put my feet in the shoe and really get the feel of it and see what the future flight's all about. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the different players got the P's, like Mike Conley's P's have been dope. I seen who else had the UNC ones were dope. I saw the Michigan ones. I saw the Georgetown ones. So I'm just looking forward to actually seeing how that lacing system is and take it from there. I'm also looking forward to the LeBron 16 King. I think that's going to be a shoe that's going to get slept on in the mix with all that heat coming out.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are going to, either a lot of people are going to sleep on it in the beginning and try to catch up to it later in the day on Sneakers app, or they just going to jump on it regardless. But that one's definitely dope. The Air Jordan 10 Tinker, though, the OKC colorway that everybody's claiming it to be, those I gotta get those just because I'm out here.
Right.
It just makes sense to get it. You know what I'm saying? But overall, the Air Jordan 10 is my second favorite shoe from the Jordan brand line. It's just for me those Air Jordan 4, 10, and then I go 11. So that's just for me. But whenever it's the Air Jordan 10, I feel like those are the most comfortable Jordans, man.
Yeah.
For some reason, that's my go-to right there, bro.
Yeah, the 10s are comfortable. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I actually saw Andre in the 10s the other day, and it seemed like, I mean, it's a dope shoe, and like I said, the colorway is dope. I mean, but it's more for OKC. But
definitely.
We're having like the sneaker restriction taken off in the NBA. I mean, you can rock whatever you want. So you're gonna see a lot of dudes coming out with a lot of different heat this season, and then my boy Andre, he actually he blessed me with a pair of the Future Flights already too. I ain't want to say too much about it. I mean, I want to keep it low key, but like he blessed me with a pair, and I actually got to come out with a little video about talking about them because the self lace, like the little like lacing system, it's dope, but it's like it's different though. You know what I mean? You never seen nothing like it. So
I got you. So we gotta look forward to the video, man.
Yeah, you gotta look forward to the video. So make sure you guys check out LG Kicks 9. Your boy LG Kicks is always trying to keep you guys up to date with what's going on.
Yes, sir. LG Kicks 9 on Instagram. Yeah. You got the LG Kicks Twitter going, or is just the Langston?
I got it going, but it hasn't like made surface yet. So stay tuned.
We gonna make it get viral. You feel me?
Yeah. I gotta make it get viral. I don't got no followers and nothing like that yet. So make sure you guys go show me some love on that. Show me some love.
Yeah, we gonna show the love. Y'all know where to find me, Sneaker Reporter, on all social media platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It's all the same. Snapchat. It don't matter.
Yeah, hit me with your topic. Check them out.
Yes, sir. Hit me with your topic. What you got for me?
So my topic, right now, I mean, it's a big week for my boys, man. It's all LSU football, man, for my boys. I got to go college football, man. I know everybody was tuned in. It was a big week for football, and I want to hear your opinion. Like, what were some key matchups that you were checking out this week? And I mean, hey, I'm gonna let you talk first and see what you were feeling, what games you liked, and then I'll get into my games.
I got you, man. Being out here in Norman, Oklahoma, I'm booming sooner now. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I got to when I'm walking around. Everybody's like, "Oh, you gotta be sooner this." You know what I'm saying? So, but we had the bye week this week, so we were watching that Baylor and Texas game. That was a huge game right there. That kid Ellinger, man, he's special, man. He's
No, he
definitely
is. He
that
is.
that QB from Texas. He did his thing. I also watched your boys. You know what I'm saying with the ups.
Yeah.
Hey, your boys your school got fined though. You know, y'all can't run on the field when y'all finally get a big win. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't be doing that.
Hey, look. We had to like give a little like excitement for our
Come
boys, man.
on, man.
That was a big win. That was a big win for
They
us.
thought it was March Madness out that joint.
That was a big win for us, man. We
I
haven't
was,
won a big game like that in a while. Like at home, you know what I mean? On the road, we had a couple upsets, but like at
yeah.
home, though.
Nah, that was a good one. And then, obviously I've been watching Iowa State. I mean, not Iowa State, Ohio State. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah.
So, Iowa State too. Why not? They're in the Big 12. I got to watch them as well.
Right.
But Ohio State's looking good too. And, it's going to be it's going to be a good week in college football. I want to see how OU bounces back now that they got rid of their, defensive coordinator and brought up the new one.
Yep.
So I want to see how they bounce back with that. I think Kyler Murray is a special talent. You know what I'm saying? I said I thought he belongs in the NFL in my opinion, but he already signed that deal with the Athletics and the Oakland Athletics. So if he didn't do that, I thought he would have been a really good fit for the NFL because he runs that RPO perfectly. You know what I'm saying? So
Sure.
that's what it's all about now in football is the RPO. So if you can run that system and be able to flourish in it the way he does, it's something special to see, man. So I'm looking forward to what OU does and how they bounce back this weekend. And just trying to take it all in stride. I think the Big 12 is loaded, and this is the most loaded it's been in a little while. You know what I'm saying? So it's not SEC loaded, but
I was about to say because y'all been down the last couple of years. Y'all had Oklahoma last year in the playoff, but like y'all ain't been like
I was about to say, it ain't SEC loaded yet, but you know what I mean? They make a little noise in the Big 12, so that's just my personal opinion, and I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm not really big on college like that. I'm more for the NFL.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I don't mind being in a college town and embracing the energy here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah. Hey, for me, I mean, I know you guys already talked about it. You didn't talk about it. I'm a big LSU fan, big LSU football fan.
Yeah.
You know, my school, St. Joe's, Joe's Hawks. We ain't have a football team, so since I'm from Baton Rouge, I'm right down the street from LSU. Hey, I got to go on my football team. That's been my squad my whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was definitely proud of them, and they really showed out this past weekend. It was a big win for us, and I mean, like they've all they've been talking about is LSU. Like all roads lead through LSU through the playoffs. So, I mean, we control our own destiny. So if we take care of business, take out these next couple of teams. Like I mean, the big game is Alabama, but we can't slip up and lose this next one. So hopefully we can take care of business. And then I was actually watching the Michigan game the other day.
Okay.
It's so funny 'cause
it's always a sleeper.
I was actually going to try to go to the game. I was like, man, LSU game kind of early. I might be able to like sneak over there and check out the game. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna go. And then I ended up backing out and not going. But man, it ended up being a good game. I mean, the quarterback from Michigan is actually pretty good. Had a lot of long runs for big plays, and they got a good solid squad. A couple guys on the team. You know, they went to Michigan, Glenn Robb, and then Wisconsin was John Lore. So we had a lot of heated robberies in the locker room. So that was good to see. That was good to see.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, so it was a good week of football, man. I really enjoyed. I mean, I'm a big college football fan. I mean, I'm an NFL fan too. But hey, my Saints was off this week, so I was all about college football this week.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. My Patriots, we handled business last night.
Y'all did. I mean, that was a big win for y'all.
Big win.
Y'all scared me though. Y'all scared me. Y'all really scared me because man, that boy Patrick Mahomes, man, he's tough.
He's coming, man. He's coming. I think once Tom's done, I think Patrick Mahomes he's gonna be the face of the league, man. Baby face, mixed race. I think he can blend in with both sides. I think he can be the face of the league. If he continues like this, I'm gonna give it to you real. If he continues like this, all that core on that team is all youth. They're
man,
all young. They are
man.
all young. They're
It,
25 and under.
and it's like no like go to guy on that team. That's what makes them so scary. Like it's no like all right, we have to throw to this guy. We have to run the
They
ball.
can beat you anyway on the
Any,
teams. They can beat you anyway. So once Tom Brady is done, whenever he's done, I will be quiet as a church mouse because I won't have much to say after that. You know what I'm saying? So, but the Chiefs are special, man, and they're coming in, and I'm here to acknowledge that. You know what I'm saying? As a Patriots fan, as a Boston fan, I'm here to acknowledge that, that the Chiefs are definitely coming. The thing is, the Patriots are coming too, because this is the part of the season where we start to find ourselves and get our groove. We got Edelman back. We're getting Josh Gordon. They said he picked up the playbook really fast. Gronk's getting back in the mix. Our running game, this is the best running game we've had in years.
yeah, no, it
You
is.
know
It
what I'm
is.
saying with Sony Michelle? Oh, come on, man.
Yeah,
So,
like I said, y'all look good. Y'all look really good. I
yeah,
mean, I was shocked to see y'all like because normally y'all take about a good 6-7 weeks, and then like you said, it is about that time. So
yeah.
yeah,
So,
it's starting to click a little bit now. It's starting to
yeah,
click.
getting it going. And that's a perfect segue into my next topic. I wanted to throw out the week 7 games and get your picks for each game.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put my picks in 2 after, and we're gonna make sure we mark it down.
Yeah, yeah. Make sure we gotta follow this and make
We're
sure
gonna
we pick
follow it.
right.
We're gonna make it happen. So we got the Thursday night football game, Denver Broncos versus Arizona Cardinals. Who you got?
Man, I don't know because man, Denver they struggled this week, but I mean, I guess I got to go Denver, man. I got to go Denver with that one.
I'm gonna go Denver as well. You gotta look who they struggled against. They struggled against the Rams, and
Yeah,
they really played good defense against them. In that second half, I think Emmanuel Sanders and Thomas, they definitely gonna get it going in that
yeah,
receiving core. And they just gotta get those young running backs together, man. You know what I'm saying? Freeman and Lindsey, they've been looking good. They just gotta play a complete game where their offense is just going all in. So I'm
yeah,
going Denver on that one. All
yeah.
right, to get to the Sunday games, we
Okay.
got the Tennessee Titans and we got the Chargers. Who you got for that one?
That's another tough one right there. I'm gonna go Chargers. I'm gonna go Chargers. I mean, I know the spread is 6, but I mean, they've had a good like couple of games where they played tough teams, and I think it's time for them, man, to get rolling a little bit because normally they have a good squad, they got good defense, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna go Chargers.
I'm going Chargers as well with this one, only because of the fact that I think that Phillip Rivers and Keenan Allen they haven't clicked yet the way that they usually do, and I think once that receiving core just the way Phillip Rivers just spreads it around, and then Melvin Gordon, man, he playing like a complete monster. You know what I'm saying? He's coming off a 3 touchdown game against the Browns, so I think with the Chargers playing the way they're playing, and Tennessee just got beat down by Baltimore. They gave up 11 sacks, so I'm
Yeah,
going Chargers for that one.
yeah.
We got New England Patriots and the Bears. You already know where I'm going with this. I ain't even gotta say nothing, so I'm gonna let you
Yeah,
do.
no, I'm gonna go against you right here. I'm gonna try to just switch it up.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Khalil Mack, man, that boy's a problem, man. He really is a problem.
Yeah,
And Chicago, I mean, when they got Khalil Mack on the field, hey, I give him a lot of props. So
yeah.
I'm gonna go Chicago with them, man. Hopefully he can cause some disruption with Tom, get a couple sacks, get a couple interceptions. So hopefully they come out on top.
I think the Patriots got that one. I just think with the quickness that Tom Brady gets the ball out, I don't
Yeah,
think Khalil's gonna get to him, in my
yeah,
personal opinion. And we got a good line. We don't let Tom get hit, so
yeah.
I'm
You're right about that.
gonna go Patriots on that one, only because Tom got the quickest release. Let's see, Buffalo at Indianapolis. Who you got?
I want to go Bills, but I'm gonna go Colts. I mean, Andrew Luck's been up and down lately, so I'm gonna go Colts on this one. Go Colts.
Okay, I'm going Colts on this one too. I think Andrew Luck. I think he might get T.Y. Hilton back this week. I think that'd be a big one. I think with the Bills, their QB Josh Allen, he got banged up the last game, and what's his name, Peterman or whatever, came in and threw like 2 or 3 picks. So I don't know what's going on over there. I'm gonna keep it with the Colts on that one.
Yeah.
This one's probably a tough one. Detroit Lions versus the Miami Dolphins. Who you got on this one?
Man, Detroit, they've been shocking a lot of teams.
Yeah.
But I think this one I'm gonna go Miami because Miami had a really good week this past week. I mean, really played well, so I'm gonna go Miami with this one.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Lions on this one. I'm gonna switch it up on you. I think with Kerryon Johnson, the way he's been rushing the ball for Detroit, I think their defense. I think overall, I think the Lions can get it going. Matthew Stafford, I think he can kind of outshoot out any QB that Miami puts out there because his receiving core is a lot better. So I'm gonna go with the Lions on that one.
Okay.
We got the Minnesota Vikings versus the Jets. Who you got for that?
For that one, I'm gonna go Vikings. I mean, I got to go against my main man, Tom Bowles. Me and Tom Bowles, personal friends, and
Okay.
love him to death. But I got to go Vikings, man.
Yeah.
With Stephon Diggs, man, he been catching everything. And they got a complete team. I mean, the defensive line is tough. So I'm excited to see like just what Xavier Rhodes and all them are gonna do in their passing game because they got a young quarterback with the Jets. So Sam Darnold, he gonna be a great quarterback in the future. But right now he's still young.
I got you on that one. I'm agreeing with you on that one. I think Xavier Rhodes and them boys are gonna put some pressure on Sam Darnold, and I think the fact that Kirk Cousins is finally getting his rhythm with that offense. You got Diggs and you still got Thielen who's leading the league in receiving. So I think that little tandem right there, and then you still got Kyle Rudolph as the tight end. I think anything's possible. When that team gets Dalvin Cook back, they're gonna be serious, man. They're gonna be a complete team. So overall, I think the fact that they're winning games right now without the running game being as explosive, I think the Vikings still got that one on lock. So.
Yep. Yeah.
Carolina Panthers and the Philadelphia Eagles. What's up? Talk to me.
Man, that's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good one. I know you guys know I'm a big Saints fan. Carolina's in the NFC South, so I need the Philadelphia Eagles to win this game. It's a big one for Carson Wentz. I know the fans in Philly they've been up and down this season, but. I know Cam, he gonna throw some interceptions, and the Philly defense is tough, man. They got Mills back there at safety, so I'm gonna go Philly with this one. I'm gonna go Philly.
Okay, I'm going the opposite only because of the fantasy football purposes. I'll go with the Carolina Panthers, man. I need McCaffrey to have a big game, man, on the ground and in the receiving game. So I'm looking for the Carolina Panthers to actually bounce back. I think that that game against the Redskins, they let it slip out of their hands, and I think Cam gets it going. I think when it comes to the goal line, man, he's just unstoppable, and I don't think that the Eagles will be able to contain him as much as I think they could, So I'm going Cam and the Panthers for that one. So I just think, like I said, when it comes to the goal line, if Cam gets in there, I think it's automatic.
Yeah.
Let's see. Cleveland Browns and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Cleveland been surprising people, man. That defense and everything, and the way
Cleveland been playing well, man.
Yeah, he's been playing well. But I'm gonna still go Tampa Bay on that one.
Okay.
What you think on that one?
I think Cleveland. I'm gonna go Cleveland. I'm gonna go with the upset because I know that Tampa's favorite, but Baker Mayfield. I mean, he's been having a good rookie year so far, and hey, like we were just talking about with the Patriots, they halfway through the season now, it's time to start hitting a good stride, and Carlos Hyde been running the ball really well. Jarvis Landry been catching the ball, so I think they're gonna upset Tampa. I mean, I know Tampa got Deshaun and Jameis, but Jameis been struggling for me, man. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know what's going on with the team. So hopefully they can figure it out.
Yeah, I'm going Tampa on that one. I think Jameis, yesterday, you know what I'm saying, he actually had some good plays yesterday against who they play against again? Dang it.
Who they play?
Who they play?
Let me see.
They played the Falcons. That's who they played.
Yeah, Falcons. Yeah, that's right.
He had some plays against the Falcons. It's just he had some bad red zone.
That's the NFC South game. That's tough.
Yeah,
That's tough to like
he
really
had
compare that
he had
game.
some red zone mistakes. I think the Browns showed who they are against the Chargers. So I'm going Jameis to get the ball to Brait and to get it to Evans a lot more. And they gotta get that rushing game going. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
Houston and the Houston Texans and the Jags. Who you got?
I'm going Jacksonville. I know they got blown out by the Cowboys. I mean they look they had they had my man what's the UFC what's his name? Oh, I forgot his name, man. What's Conor McGregor? Conor McGregor was at the game, so he gave him a little, he hyped it up a little bit for him. So they came out. They had a good game, but I mean I think Jalen Ramsey and all those guys, they gonna get it back going, man. I know that he's one of the best in the league, and that defense is tough. But they had a couple injuries this past weekend.
Yeah.
So hopefully they can figure it out. I know Blake Bortles kind of struggled a little bit, so he gets it going this week, and then T.J. Yeldon gets back rolling. They'll be all right. I mean, it just was a tough week for them, so hopefully we see them compete back at a high level.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with you on this one. I think the Jags are definitely gonna compete at a high level. They're gonna be home. Last couple of games they got throttled on the road, so to be back in your own bed, you know what I'm saying? That always seeing your family and friends, that always does it for you. Yep. And I think Jalen's definitely gonna get back on track. You know, a lot of people, you know, they're bashing that defense right now, but that defense is still top 3 easily in the league, and I think they're gonna get to Deshaun Watson a lot. So I'm looking forward to seeing that game. That's going to be a good game, though. So, who you got? Your Saints versus the Baltimore Ravens. They coming off an 11-sack game.
You already know.
All right.
I can't go against them. I don't care what Baltimore brings. I don't care what Baltimore brings.
My Patriots, though, so you know how it is.
Hey, I know that Baltimore, they had a good week this past week.
Yeah.
But we've been rolling, man. I mean, we got the best quarterback in the league right now. I'm going with Drew Brees. I mean,
best quarterback in the league. Hold up.
Hey, he got the record. He got to be. Who else has a record right now? I mean, I know Tom got championships and all that, but
hey, man, Patrick Mahomes. If we're going right now, I'm going Patrick Mahomes over Tom Brady too.
Hey, look. All I say is last week he had what 26 for 29, 363, 3 touchdowns.
Man, you a home man. You gotta be realistic.
Hey man, look. I know we not at home, but look, we rolling now. We got Mark Ingram back this past week too.
Okay.
Kamara's rolling now, and then shoot, our passing game's been rolling. I mean, we got.
I mean, he's my fantasy QB. I mean, I got you.
Yeah. I mean, hey, we got Mike Thomas back there. Mike Thomas back there catching the ball, and Troy Smith. So. I mean, hey, I can't go wrong. I can't go wrong right now with my squad.
You know what? I'm gonna just go with you because I got I got Ingram and Breeze on my fantasy team, so I need both of them to show up.
So you need both of them to show up there.
So we're gonna have to do the who that nation together on that one. I'm with you. All right, so we got the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. Who we going with? I mean. It's a no-brainer for me, but, you know.
Yeah, I think it's a no-brainer for both of us, really. I mean, Jeff Goff, he didn't throw any touchdowns this past weekend, but, I mean, they came off a big win out there in Denver. And then, Todd Gurley, man. What else can I say, man? He had 208 yards this past week, 2 touchdowns. Man, look, I'm going with the Rams.
And I'm going with the Rams. I think the post-game, you know, when they did the Deion Sanders, you know, you get the call when Todd Gurley said, I'm coming for you, LT. LT had 28 touchdowns in one season. He said, I'm coming for you. When he said that, I'm rolling with this dude no matter what. It don't even matter no more. You know
Right, yeah.
208 yards on the ground, and then the multiple touchdowns. He's my fantasy running back as well, so I got to roll with the Rams. They just look so good as a complete unit. Wait until Talib gets back from injury, man. It's gonna be special, man, what they do. Now we got a rivalry game, you know what I'm saying, for the Sunday night. You got the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Redskins. Who you got for that one? Oh, matter of fact, that's not even a Sunday night.
No, that was right before,
My
right before. So,
bad.
yeah.
I'm tripping. I'm trying to get ahead of myself, but we
No, but
got.
look, you trying to get to Patrick Mahomes. That's what you're trying to get to. I see how
Yeah,
it is.
I was trying to get to Patrick. Well, we got the Dallas Cowboys and the Redskins in that late window at 4 o'clock. Who you got for
Yeah.
that?
I'm gonna go Cowboys. They're coming off a big win against the Jaguars, and they really played well. Dak been really playing well. I mean, I know he's been struggling his last few weeks, and
Yeah,
he had what 2 touchdowns this past week, and then Ezekiel Elliott, he been talking a whole bunch this summer.
yeah,
Now he's saying he'd be the best running back in the league. He had about 106 yards. So I mean, I think he's due. He's due for a big week, and
yeah.
especially in this rivalry game, it's going to be big. It's going to be big for him.
I think I'm rolling with you on that one. I think the Cowboys are going to do their thing. I think the fact that they got that RPO going now with Dak, that was huge because he was just ripping and running and doing whatever he wanted against the Jags. If they continue to do that against a weaker Redskins defense, I think that they can definitely make some noise. The thing is, are you going to get that consistency from their wide receivers that they did yesterday? You know what I'm saying? Cole Beasley and those other guys, are they going to come out the cut and try to help, Zeke in the backfield and help with that receiving core? So I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to what they can do to bounce back to keep it rolling after yesterday's game. But
Yeah.
now to the to the Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs. Who you got for this game?
I feel like everybody's been waiting for this game. They want to hear what we're going to say about this one, but I feel like everybody know already. So you got to go with Kansas City. Got to go with Kansas City. I mean,
Okay.
Patrick Mahomes, he is like, I'm not gonna lie, he is the best quarterback right now,
Yeah.
playing wise. He's leading all rookies. He's leading probably the league right now in
He leads
touchdowns.
the vets too.
I'm about to say he's leading everybody in touchdowns right now. I mean, he just got so many weapons around him. He got Kareem
Yeah.
Hunt. He got Tyree Hill, and then he got Sammy Watkins. I mean, he got so many weapons. And he got Travis Kelce. Can't forget about Travis. So.
Can't forget Travis. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he got so many weapons. So, I'm gonna go Kansas City with that one.
I'm gonna switch it up on you.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the Bengals. I think the Bengals been toughing out some wins. I think they got Joe Mixon in that running game finally going the right way. AJ Green, Tyler Boyd. I think they got a nice little receiving core there, and I think their defense has been playing pretty well. So I'm gonna go with the upset right here, just because I don't want too many of our picks to be the same, and I want to stand out a little bit with these victories. So I'm gonna go with the
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go with the Bengals on this one. I think Andy Dalton got to show up and just be confident in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? They call you the red rifle. You got to throw that thing. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it going and get it to your boy AJ Green. You know what I'm saying? So they can continue. They continue to do that. I think they can make something happen.
Yeah.
Now we got the Monday night game. We got the Giants and we got the Falcons. Who you got for that one?
I really want to go with the Giants because I mean they really are due for a win. They really are.
ATL though, so I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's the NFC South. I mean, I know the Atlanta Stadium too well. Been watching my Saints go there too many times, get W. So I'm gonna go with Atlanta, man. Atlanta need a big win this week. I mean, I know they got one against Tampa Bay this past weekend, but they need a big win this week to get back in the race with my Saints because they've been struggling. They've been up and down lately. Matt Ryan, I mean, he been doing his thing. But if Coleman and Smith can get back on track rushing the ball, I think they'll be all right. I mean, Julio, he's gonna do him, and then really he's gonna do his thing as well. So I think if they can get their rushing game together at Atlanta, they'll be all right. They'll win this game.
I'm gonna go Giants on this one. For some reason I feel like, something gotta click for these dudes. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even like New York like that because I'm from Boston. But it's just one of those where it's like, Giants and Patriots, we don't need to get into that. But all I'm saying is they gotta make sure that they keep Eli up. You know what I'm saying? You can't let nobody get to Eli that quick. And my thing is what's been working for them is the quick dink and dunks. You know what I'm saying? Where they throwing it to Saquon out the backfield and getting those quick slants. I think OBJ is going to get one of those quick slants and he's going to take it to the house. And I think Saquon's going to run all over Atlanta's defense. So that's how I'm feeling. Because with Eli, you got to make sure you keep him up. If they can keep him up a little bit to the point he can look down the field and get to Sterling Shepard and them other pieces, I think they can do something. They're getting Ingram back. I think that's gonna be a good game for them to bounce back, and I think it might be one of those trap games that Atlanta might look over like, oh, all right, next opponent. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. Yeah, they might
That's how
overlook.
I'm feeling, man. So that's my topic right there, the NFL. What you got for me, man? Let's keep it going.
Yeah, no, I think the next topic for me, I'm gonna go video games. I know
Okay.
I'm a big video game guy. You're a big video game guy.
Yeah.
I mean, give me your top three right now. I mean, I know Call of Duty just dropped the other
Yeah.
day. I've been talking to a couple of my teammates about like, are they gonna go that route? I mean, I know like this is changing up the whole like gaming system. You got Fortnite, you got Call of Duty, you got so many different games that are first person
Yeah.
shooters that like are like on the scene right now. And I mean, you always can go back and say you got Live, you got 2K, you got Madden, you got the sports games. But
Mm.
I mean, give me your top three like games right now that you've been really like on and are you thinking that up and coming?
Yeah, my top three games that I've been on right now, and people are gonna call me cliche, but I still play Grand Theft Auto. I'm still on that Grand Theft Auto 5.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still playing that online gameplay. I think that's the best video game online gameplay,
That is true. That's true. That's true.
if not all time, in my opinion. The
No.
fact that you can just gang up with different people like that. So I always like just the fact I can just roam around and do whatever I want. So
Right.
GTA, I'm definitely playing that Madden, and I got that NBA 2K. You gotta have that. You know what I'm saying? Being in the game is a blessing for both of us.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. So I definitely those are my top three right now that I'm constantly playing. I didn't get into the Fortnite wave like everybody else did. I'm one of those, if everybody jumps to a wave, I just kind of stay in my own lane. That's just how I've always been video game wise too. I'm big on the sports games, so I'm always playing. So those are my top three right there. Like if any
Yeah.
any day somebody want to get it, in Madden or 2K, you know, you know what I'm saying, Langston?
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. But
You got one up on me right now. You one up on me.
oh, okay. I'm just letting it be known. You know what I'm saying? But anytime anybody want it, anytime, any place, you know what I'm saying? I'm always up for it. But the new Call of Duty that just came out, I definitely want to get my hands on that. That's something that I've been looking forward to. And I definitely want to check out that new Assassin's Creed as well. So those are the two that I really want to check out. And I'll probably get to them this weekend before the season really kicks off at a high pace for us, especially with the home games. What about you though?
But I'm gonna get in my top three in a minute. But let me ask you before we get on to
Yeah.
mine. How does it feel? Like you being in 2K now. Like how does it feel? Like you answering questions to like whatever's going on with the media and being a part of that. So how does that feel? Like what's that like?
Man, it's honestly a blessing, man. Everything just kind of came, full circle with that, that opportunity with Ronnie 2K, my guy Alex at 2K. They definitely looked out for me, last year, man. The whole time they kept saying, yeah, you're going to be in the game. You're going to be in the game. And I'm one of those, I got to see it to believe it. You know what I'm saying? And, I remember, man, I popped in that 2K18, man. And when I saw myself in the game, man, I just called my mom, man, and just was crying, man. That's honestly what it was, man. It was a humbling experience, man, to be from an inner city in Boston, Dorchester, and to be in a video game that millions of people have, and to be talking about people as my player and talking about the NBA in the game, because doing that as a livelihood. But then have it in the video game, man, it's words can't explain it, bro. So it definitely was a humbling experience just being in the game, just interacting with the 2K community, always playing in my park. I'm always trying to interact different ways in the game and with my following and my fans and stuff like that. So it's a humbling experience, bro. Something that I'll cherish for the rest of my life. When I'm dead and gone, you know what I'm saying? My family, my kids, their kids, everybody, they'll be able to, yo, man, remember Travis in that 2K18, 19, 20, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that will always be cemented when I'm not here, is the fact that I'm in those video games. So, but what about you though? Talk about it from a player's perspective when you first saw yourself in the video game and what that meant to you.
Yeah, no, I mean, already getting into my topic. Number one, it's got to be 2K. I'm always on 2K. So many of my friends and family always hit me up like, "Yo, who you play as when you get in the game?" I'm like, I mean, I gotta play as myself. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
when I saw myself in the game, I mean, my character, he actually resembled me like the first time I was in the game, and I was like, dang, that's dope. Like, that's crazy to see. Like, I'm in the game. Like, so many
Yeah.
people playing with me in the game, and I remember just like taking a picture and sending it to all my boys, and they was like, "Yo, like I'm like that's dope. I'm playing as you right now. Like I'm on the game right now playing as you, man. Like I ain't about to play with nobody else." So
That's crazy.
that was it was pretty cool to see that
Yeah.
and be a part of like the 2K history because like you said down the road like looking back on this like it's truly a blessing to be a part of something that's so special to so many kids and so many
Yeah.
just like gamers all over the world that can see you in the game and like
For real. That's a crazy blessing,
like
bro.
to this day like people always like tagging me in posts like yo I just dunked on you or like little kids are walking through
Yeah.
like man I the game went on you this and that.
That's the other thing my followers be tagging me and stuff that I say about the my player. That's hilarious.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool to like to see that and be a part of that. So
Yeah.
that's dope. My second game that like I mean I've been on and I was super excited to play because I'm in a league right now and it's like 20 to 25 of us in the league right now. Madden. It's like
And see, you ain't put me in the league. See, it's okay though. When you get nervous, it's okay, man. It's all right.
look. I want to give you like a little chance to like work on your game before you get in this league. They got some real gamers in this league now. Like this mad thing is like legit. Like we are
Okay.
Madden, you know what I mean? So
I hear you.
it's dope that to be a part of the Madden community and
Yeah.
I'm really like
Are you ranked now? Are you nationally ranked?
Nah, I'm not nationally ranked. I don't play enough to be nationally ranked. But
I'm just making sure, man. You talking like you ranked, and I gotta be nervous.
hey, look, I got a good scheme. My scheme is pretty good. I think I'm only getting better with it, learning. You know, I'm always on YouTube watching different guys play the game, trying to pick up schemes. So it's cool to be a part of that. And then number three, I probably go I'm a big I guess you say that's like off the wall guy, and I like to try new games sometime. And I'm gonna try this new Call of Duty soon. I mean, I know I might not be good at it. I'm gonna try it out. I did want to try, like you said, like the wave of the Fortnite. It was just too strong. I was like, man, I can't get to be a part of it. I'm gonna let everybody else get on that and just get on something else because. It was cool. People coming to me like, "Yo, man, you playing Fortnite?" I'm like, "Nah, man, I just can't get into that, man. It was just too much." So I'm gonna try this as Black Ops out and see what it's talking about, man.
I definitely feel you. Well, my next topic, we gotta get into the NBA season now, man. It's upon us now. You know what I'm saying? So I want to get your predictions for tomorrow night's game. Well, when everybody hears this, it'll be tonight. So I want to get your predictions on the Philly, the 76ers versus the Boston Celtics, and then also Golden State versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. That's what I want to get your opinions on those games. Who you got for those games? Just to start off.
Yeah, I think the OKC game it's in OKC or where is it at?
No, it's in Oakland.
It's in Oakland. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think start off with that game, Oakland OKC versus Golden State. I mean, it's gonna be tough to beat Golden State out there the first time. I mean, I know you guys are going back out there without Russ. Russ is hurt right now. But I mean, it's ring night for Golden State, and it's gonna be a lot of energy in the building. It's gonna be a high intensity game because KD always comes out with a lot of intensity playing against his old team. But
Definitely.
I don't think OKC has a chance to beat them. Not on ring night. Ring night's always it's emotional, but it's like a lot of energy in the building at the same time. So they're not gonna beat them on that night. And then going with the Philly and Boston game. I mean, being that the Pistons are in the East division. It's gonna be exciting to see like that. Those are two young teams that are up and coming, and both of them are real hungry right now. Both of them are real hungry, and they got everybody healthy right now. So I'm excited to like play against them teams, but at the same time, I really want to see the matchup and see hey, this is the Eastern Conference Final last year. So let's see what they both made of.
So who you got? You got to pick one.
Man, that's tough. I'm gonna go Boston with this one. I mean, they got
Okay.
everybody healthy, and they match up so well. They match up so well together against each other. But I'm gonna go Boston. I mean, I want to see what Kyrie. Kyrie got a lot to prove. Gordon Hayward got a lot to prove.
Yeah.
And then you got a lot of young guys on Boston that really are hungry and want to make a name for themselves. So it's gonna be good to see. But I think Boston gonna come out on top with that one. What you got? What you got?
For me, I got OKC sneaking up on the champs.
Okay.
I think with or without Russ, I think they'll pull it out. I think the chemistry that Schroeder and PG have developed in the preseason, I think that's really good. PG, he looks like he's in mid-season form right now. You know what I'm saying? He's been averaging like 26 points in like 19 minutes. You know, so
You still give OKC that win with Schroeder with that haircut though?
I'm gonna give it to him with the haircut. The haircut involved too. You know what I'm saying? That was something different. That's something different. You know what I'm saying? The gold and blue. I thought the lineup was crisp though. You can't lie.
The lineup was crisp, but it was different. That's all I gotta say. It was different.
I'm gonna give it to him. You know what I'm saying? I think OKC. I think they're gonna sneak up on him and pull it out. I think PG got something to prove, and he's gonna prove why he came back. And I think that some of the young talent like Hemi Diallo, I think they're gonna step up. So I think they'll sneak it out. You know, I think it'll be a close win, one of those down to the wire. But then again, it could be the opposite. It could be the ring night, and let's just put the pedal to the metal, and it could be a blowout. But I'm going OKC on that one. I'm a jump on your back with the Boston one because I think that team is just. I think they're too stacked, but at the same time, they play so well together, and they're well coached. They're well coached. You know what I'm saying? Brad Stevens, one of the best coaches, best minds in the league right now. So I think he'll have the game plan ready, and I think overall they got so much talent. So I'm gonna go KC and I'm gonna go Boston on that one.
Yeah, I mean I remember it's so funny. He's a great mind. Like in Boston, I remember just playing against him. Like so in college, he was at Butler. I was at St. Joe's, and they were in the A10 at the time.
Yep.
I just remember just like him like out thinking us, out coaching us in a sense of like trying to figure out like, all right, how can we stop like our main guys? It was like me and a couple other guys was like the main guys, and like he always had like some like unorthodox way to like make us think that they were stopping us when they really weren't. It was so crazy, but like you said, he is a great mind. He's a great coach. But it's gonna be good to see. It's gonna be good to see him like with all that talent this year to see what he does. You know.
Definitely. So many people are worried about the minutes and who's going to play this and what's going to happen with this and this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, I think he'll be able to manage it, and I think he'll be fine.
Yeah.
And he knows Gordon. He knows Gordon better than anybody else. You know what I'm saying? So if Gordon, he knows his limitations and what he can do and what he can't do. So at the end of the day, I think they'll be good with that. What team do you usually look forward to playing? Like, what's that one team in the league that you're like, man, I look forward to playing this team?
It's tough to say because every game I really look forward to just playing. I mean, I know it's like a real like I guess you say regular answer to say, but
yeah,
I'm always excited to play against anybody. But if I had to pick one team, it's always like the big matchups. I know everybody's like, oh man, the big matchups, it's always a given, but like playing against the big matchups like the Bostons, the Phillies, the Rockets, the OKCs, the Golden States, those teams, the Spurs. I mean, those teams are always like you got to get up in them games because you know like they're gonna bring their best, and then they know that you're hungry. You're trying to bring your best to try to knock them off their pedestal. So it's always just like it's a back and forth game, and I think with Coach Casey this year, I mean, I think we really got an opportunity to really shock a lot of people. Just our new style of play is really benefiting our team, and I think we're gonna make the most of just our opportunity to go out there and compete at a high level.
Definitely. Now, if people that are listening don't know, you're in the NBA, obviously. So, what's the best part of being an NBA player that you can explain?
I mean, I know everybody really has been. I mean, if you follow my career, I mean, I've been undrafted. I went from undrafted to playing in Westchester Knicks in the D League, and then which is now the G League, and went from there to playing with the Knicks for 2 years. Going from there, playing to the New Orleans Pelicans, to Sacramento. Got traded there, the DeMarcus Cousins trade, and then now I'm in Detroit. It's going on my second year in Detroit. So I mean, I'm a journeyman, but I mean, I really I couldn't. I wouldn't want to change my journey if I had to. I really enjoy like being on this journey and being a part of like all of the different teams I've been on because it's made me who I am today. Truly a blessing to be able to play in this league with only 450 guys. You really look at like there's 450 players in the NBA and there's billions of basketball players all over the world trying to make it into this league. So I really make the most of every opportunity I get. Go out there, compete at a high level. I'm a big competitor, and I just enjoy it. I've been enjoying it all my life, and it's a kid's game, and until it changes, I mean, hey, once it changes and it becomes something different, then hey, I'm gonna continue to play this game. So I mean, I truly just love the competition, playing against the best in the world. I mean, every single night in my position, I got to guard 1, 2s, and 3s every single night. I mean, I'm only 6'2", but every single night I'm going against the best. So I'm truly just ultimate competitor, and I love competing. So that's what my main thing is.
That's dope. That's dope. This upcoming season, which team, obviously in the East, obviously besides the Pistons, and a team in the West? Give me a team in the East and the West that you think will be slept on that might make some noise.
In the East that's slept on right now, I probably would go with I mean, I know they're not really slept on because they made the playoffs last year, but they lost a couple pieces this summer. I'm gonna go Indiana. Because
Okay.
they're getting a little older. But everybody's really talking about the young squads in the East right now, the Bostons, the Phillies, all those teams right now saying that they're gonna win the Raptors. Like they got superstars all over the place. So I think everybody's talking about them, and I think Indiana's another good team, up and coming team that's like they have like a good like core, a good team chemistry that they're still trying to gel, still trying to make it to the next level. They gave the Cavs a good run last year and lost out in that first round, but they went over to 7 games to try to get knocked off. So that was good to see. In the West, I mean, I really want to see what the Jazz talking about. The Jazz, I mean, they had a good run last year. They knocked out OKC. I know they knocked out your Thunder last year, but I mean, they got a good young team, man. I mean, they got the kid Donovan Mitchell, man. Really good rookie year. Should have been rookie of the year. I mean, but Ben Simmons had a heck of a season last year too. So both of them rookies, both had great years. But I'm excited to see what the Jazz see if they take the next step and really can compete for Western Conference champs. I mean that they had a great season last year, so I really want to see.
I got you.
What about you? What you got?
For me, I'm a piggyback on you with the East. Besides the Pistons, I think you guys are a little slept on, but I think it's all because of the injuries and people being banged up at the wrong moments for you guys. I think overall, Reggie, you having Blake, I think with Dre, I think that core right there, and then Stanley Johnson and the other young pieces y'all got, I think you guys could definitely make a push and make some noise in the Eastern Conference, no doubt about it. But I'm gonna piggyback on you with the Pacers. I think adding Tyreek Evans and adding Doug McDermott to a Victor Oladipo who's already excelled and brought his game to another level. I think they could definitely make some noise and be somebody to be reckoned with in the Eastern Conference. I think they got what it takes to get kind of far. So it just all depends on their team and how they gel together. Excuse me. So for the West, I think the team that's going to be slept on for me, I think it'll be the Denver Nuggets. That's the team I'm looking at. all that young talent. You know what I'm saying? They got Murray. They got what's his name too from Michigan State.
Oh, Gary Harris.
Yep, Gary Harris. They got him. They got Millsap. They got Jokic. And then they added IT in the off season for the Lolo. You know what I'm saying? So they got him. And then you don't know what you're gonna get with Michael Porter Jr. You know what I'm saying? So I think overall what they can do, especially when they got players that can play multiple positions, and that's what it's all about in the West. You want to make sure that you got people that can play multiple positions. You know what I'm saying? Jokic can play the 5, but then go to the 3 and still act like he's a 1 with his passing ability. And with IT, he's just a bona fide scorer. So I think people are going to sleep on them in the beginning, but I think they can make some noise and creep into that, 6, 7, 8 seed in the West. So that's what I'm looking for as far as that. Now switching over to the sneakerhead side of things, being on the Pistons, who's the biggest sneakerhead in your opinion on the team besides you? And what is it like being teammates with somebody, on Jordan brand like Blake Griffin and Andre Drummond?
Yeah, this is tough because, like you said, with two guys from Jordan brand that can literally get any Jordan they want. Got tons of exclusives, tons of samples, tons of PEs.
Mm-hmm.
Andre and Blake, they both got crazy kicks. I've been on BG's head every single, I guess you say, like, trip we go to Oklahoma. I've been talking to him saying, hey, look, I know you got a pair of them 11s in OKC. I mean, in
the
OU colorways. I need a pair because it's the same color as my St. Joe's Hawks. So I've been on his neck about that and trying to get
what he say?
A pair of shoes, and he keeps saying he's gonna try to get a pair for me. I mean, hopefully we come to a consensus and make a little deal or something like that. So
you got to make a deal. It sounds like
I'm gonna have to make a deal or something like that to like get him over the top to try to get that shoe out of him. So hopefully we can figure it out. And then BG, I mean with Dre, I mean I've went to his collection, toured it, checked it out. I mean, he got like I said, he got tons of P's and tons of just exclusive that come out. But I'm gonna actually give it. I mean, Stanley, he got crazy heat, but I'm gonna actually give it to Reggie. I'm gonna get it to Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson got.
Nobody would have thought about that one. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm telling you, Reggie, he's different about it because like going to games, like away games, stuff like that. He always wears like Crocs and stuff like that, which is so weird. I mean, he keeps it simple, but like he always has like crazy heat that he just like out of nowhere, just a rocket one day. He be like,
you know what? I remember, he had a KD4 that he came out the cup. Matter of fact, he had the NBA Finals KD4, the all white with the gold. And he rocked those like leaving the arena one time, and I was like, yo, you got the KD4 joints? He said, yeah, man, something light, man, something light. I'm like, what the? He just come out the cut with random stuff, so I remember stuff like that from him.
Yeah, he comes out with just out of nowhere. It's always random, so I'm like, man, he must have more in his collection than somewhere hidden, because I've never seen it. I mean, my boy Stanley, he got a lot of heat too. He got a lot of like PEs, like I said, a lot of samples too, because he wears a 14, 15, so like he can fit in a lot of different people's like shoes. But I'm gonna go with Reggie Jackson. He probably like him and Stanley are probably up there like 1, 2 after me. You know what I mean? I'm up there. I'm way up there.
He said, "Don't forget about me. Don't forget about me."
I'm in a different stratosphere than everybody else. You know? It's all right though. It's all right though.
Yeah, they trying to keep up, man. We all trying to keep up with you, man.
Yeah. What about you? Like what's like the big thing right now? Like sneaker wise in OKC, like who's like a big sneakerhead? Like I know you got PG, you got Russ, you got Jeremy, you got a lot of different guys that rock a lot of heat. Like who have you seen that's like blowing you away? You're like, dang, like, I didn't even know you even had them. Like
the newest member TLC from Philly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I butcher his name all the time. I gotta get it down pat. But he got some heat though. He came out the cut with the Prelude Kobe's the other night.
Okay.
He had a PG1 sample with the swoosh had the Thunderbolt on it, which was pretty dope. That he wore the other day. He's creeping up on me. as far as the Heat. He had the double nickel Kyrie ones. So he's been busting out with some stuff that I haven't seen in a while.
Okay.
But PG and Russ, they just automatically got it on lock. Like
Yeah.
just seeing everything that that they wear on the court, off the court, and they got everything at their disposal. You got Jordan Brand right there, and then you got one of Nike's signature athletes. So PG, he got a shoe mountain. Like last year, I'm telling you right now, last year he probably had at least 50 pairs of PGs in his locker at one point. 50 pairs just sitting there, just all in a mountain. And I'm looking at him like, yo, man, I need to get one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it wasn't for the media stuff, man, where they don't let us, do certain things with the athletes and stuff like that, because you gotta be professional.
You got to.
It's so tough, man, being a sneakerhead and seeing something like that. You just see 50 pairs just sitting there, and then you look over to the left, and Russ got about 10, 15 pairs of his why nots in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like they got exclusive colorways that are crazy. Some of the stuff that I've seen Russ wear over the years has been mind blowing. He had an OKC black cement that he rocked. He had an all navy blue Jordan 3 that he rocked. Even his why not BHMs were dope. They were like black, green, and red. Those were hot. What else has he worn? His 29 collection was crazy. I loved all of his 29 Ps that he had.
Yep.
His 30 Ps were dope. So ever since I've been there, it's been crazy. Even some of the stuff that KD had originally, when he was out there in OKC, I saw some of the Ps that he had, and I was like, man, this is just crazy. So with PG though, he definitely comes with the PE heat. You know what I'm saying? So just being in their locker room and seeing what they got and just being around them all the time and seeing what they got on the court, it's honestly a blessing. And a lot of people, like even some of the Thunder media people, they're like, man, you're in sneaker heaven. You know what I'm saying? Because you got Jeremy Grant who's wearing retro Jordans all the time. Matter of fact, him and Andre Robertson, they wore the Off-White Hyper Dunks last year in the game. So it's like you'll get some. They bring out some sneaker heat every now and then. So it's just exciting to be out here, man. And I can just imagine, even if I was in Detroit, I would be excited. So it's just the luck of the draw that I'm in Oklahoma City. But if I was in Detroit, I would be covering that same heat that you bringing and wearing to the games, and what BG and Dre got, especially Reggie and Stanley. So you know what I'm saying. So it just comes with the luck of the draw, but being in OKC with two signature athletes at the top of their brands, it's definitely a blessing.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, man. So what you got for your last topic, man? Honorable mention. Let's get it,
man. And I've been thinking about this all day. Trying to like get something good. Man, it's been so tough to think, but I guess I got to go with fashion. I got to go with fashion right now.
Okay.
And I know like some guys are pretty big in fashion. Some guys dress up every game. Some guys do different things. But
yeah,
I mean, over the years, like you always look at like where fashion comes from and who's rocking the fashion.
Yeah.
OKC, I feel like is the most fashionable team. It's a small market, but like this dude Russ wears all stuff off the walls. I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're wearing all stuff off the walls too, so you got to tell the fans like what's it like being in OKC? Like what's like the fashion world like? Is it like places where you can go find like good clothes or what? Like what is it?
I think Oklahoma City is like it's its own place. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, like you got your sneaker shops, and then on top of that, you got you got a couple of malls that are like really big. Penn Square Mall is probably the biggest one here. They got outlets, but as far as fashion wise, like it's not like a Boston Newbury Street or like a LA Rodeo Drive type feel. Like it's like you kind of got to find things in different shops and hope that they got some some heat inside those shops as far as clothing lines and sneaker wise. You know what I'm saying? So with Russ and PG and all these guys, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of that stuff they're getting outside of Oklahoma City. And you know what I'm saying? I think, but with them being global icons, as far as, going to Paris and fashion weeks and all that stuff, Russ is doing all of that stuff. So I'm pretty sure he gets stuff just sent to his house and he's like, let me fix it this way and fix it that way. But being in Oklahoma City, just watching what Russ and PG and all these guys wear on a daily, even Dennis Schroeder, like one of the newest guys, he had a whole Supreme sweatsuit with the Louis Vuitton and had the Air Force Ones matching, different stuff like that. They're bringing a different flavor to Oklahoma City, and there's eyes on the team off the court and on the court now. As in years ago, it was just only on the court what they were doing. Now it's like what's Russ wearing? It's like a fashion show when they come in because everybody's taking pictures and video of what they're wearing when they come in. So now it's a whole nother aspect of the game, and it just brings another dynamic and another level to the situation. So so I definitely look at it and I'm like, I'm appreciative because I'm surrounded by it, and I definitely admire the mogul that Russ is now. And the fact that he's actually taking that fashion to the next step, the next level, because fashion a couple years ago, people were laughing at what he's wearing, but now like people are catching up to what he was doing. So he's been a trendsetter this whole time, and a lot of people are just now catching up that didn't know what was going on. So I definitely got big ups to Russ and PG and those guys on what they're doing with the fashion, and got to give you some credit too for saying they're the most fashionable team. So that's definitely huge right there. Now I'm gonna flip it on you. Who's the best dresser in the NBA, and who's one of the worst that you've seen in the NBA?
In the NBA, man, this is a crazy question because there's numerous amount of people that I respect, and there's some guys that like kind of cross the line.
Yeah.
But I'm actually go. I'm gonna go D Wade, man. I feel like D Wade or LeBron. I feel like those two guys, like they always.
I'm gonna agree with you on those.
They're very fashionable, and like they always at like the fashion week, and they always like checking it out, trying to see like what's upcoming, what's new, what's old, what they can rock. So
I'll throw Russ in there with them though. Those three, I'll throw Russ in there with them.
Yeah. I probably throw Russ in there for sure.
Melo's a sneaky, honorable mention.
Yeah, I think that they probably do have, like you said, they probably do have like designers that probably throw them a lot of clothes. They probably have like different like people putting their like different outfits together. But I think they do a good job of just like keeping.
Well, Russ does his stuff alone. He styles himself.
Oh, he styles himself. Okay, cool.
Yep, well, he styles himself. That's something that he takes pride in.
That's good then. Yeah, well, if he's doing that, then hey, man, that's a huge plus for him then, for sure.
Yep. So who's a bad dresser that you've seen that you like, man, I ain't really feeling this outfit, but hey, if that's you, that's you.
I won't say he's a bad dresser, but I'm gonna just say like he just like he never comes with anything. Like he always is just like the same. And I'm gonna go with Giannis. I'm gonna go with Giannis Antetokounmpo, man.
Okay.
Like I feel like he could dress up to some game, but he always is in a sweatsuit. I feel like
yeah.
He got to take his swag up, like bring his swag up a little bit. I mean,
yeah, he got to get a little fancy on him.
Yeah. I mean, and I got to show my boy Kelly Oubre some love too, man. That's my guy.
Oh, Oubre be coming with it.
He always comes with it.
He caught some flack for that fur.
Yeah, he caught some flack for the fur. I mean, the fur people, they're a little different.
Yeah, they came out his neck.
yeah.
They did.
Yeah,
but I agree with you on that, Kelly. And then with Giannis on that one, I would agree with that one because I feel like he's at that stage in his career now where he's a face of the league. You know what I'm saying? And it's like people want to see what he can bring to the table. But you got to understand he's not from here, so he doesn't have that aspect of maybe, hey, I need to show off or I need to get fresh, I need to get fly. You know what I'm saying? People come from different atmospheres. So
You're right.
He's probably not thinking like that. Yeah. But I think once he gets say he get an MVP or something in his hardware, I think he'll start showing out at that point.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah. Who's I'm gonna switch it up on you. Who's the athlete that you think deserves a signature shoe that doesn't have one right now? I'll give you mine. For me, I feel like Devin Booker is a player that
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
I would say Devin Booker. Let me see one more year of Jason Tatum and what he's doing, and then I'm gonna give him one automatically because that's one of my favorite players right now. But as far as Devin Booker, what he's done so far in his career, he's young, he's up, he's had a couple of years in the league now, and he's scorching hot. He's what the NBA is now. He's a shooter, knockdown shooter, can go to the rack. He's fashionable, but he also has that swag to him, like he can sell shoes too.
Yeah.
So I think he's somebody that deserves one, and I think Phoenix is a market that deserves a signature athlete as well because that's another market that needs to be touched. But
I was just about to say, like, what do you think, like, goes into it? Is it a winning team, a good market, or what? What goes into that?
I think you just got to be a marketable player, in my opinion.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's what it comes down to because look at Kyrie. He was in Cleveland and got one.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it just comes down to the player and the swag that you got with it, but you're still handling business on and off the court. And he's a part of that Kobe tree. He's one of those guys that got that mama mentality. Yeah. So and he plays like it. You know what I'm saying? So I think the fact that Booker, I think Phoenix is gonna make some noise with the young pieces. They just added Jamal Crawford. They just signed him. So
that's a big pickup, man.
That was a big pickup for them. So I think with the pieces they got surrounding him, I think he can make a push, and I believe in the next couple of years he deserves a shoe. I think he's marketable enough to sell a shoe too, and he got that light skin flavor to him. You know what I'm saying? So he just got that flavor to him. You know what I'm saying? Like he's truly light skinned. I be seeing him posting on the gram and stuff. Like he's like out here posing in pictures and different stuff like that. So. He got the swag and he's young and he has that appeal. He has the market appeal. So who would you think though?
I think you're right about the Devin Booker thing. I mean, he's had a exceptional beginning to his career. So I think that you're right about that call. Jason Tatum, I think, is another good call.
Yeah,
I think he's the next up and coming kind of superstar for the league right now, and
definitely.
The way his career and the way he plays is real, I guess you say, worthy of the kid. Like, the kids like that type of style. He's herky jerky.
Yeah.
He can still dunk on people like he dunked on LeBron last year, or he can go out there and take you outside and shoot threes all day. So,
definitely.
I think those two, are like 1-2, the 1-2 punch to see who gets their shoe. I don't know if it's going to be like a 1-2, maybe one's gonna get one and the other one's not. So that'd be interesting to see. I know Joel Embiid is kind of in limbo right now with Under Armour trying to figure out if they're gonna get him one. I think he's probably next in line to get one just because he's a generational type player that deserves a signature shoe.
Yeah, you never see the big guys though selling shoes though.
That's true. That is true.
That's the one thing about big guys. People in the sneaker industry say that big guys can't sell shoes.
No, that is true.
That's the case. I think Anthony Davis would have already had one.
Yeah, you're right about that.
You know what I'm saying? So
it does make sense. It does make sense. Who else deserves one? I mean, I feel like everybody else that deserves to have a signature shoe, they've actually went along the path of not saying that I've created a new lane and like that, but I feel like when Jamal Crawford kind of started it with the whole if a bigger brand's not gonna offer me a shoe deal,
I'm gonna do my own thing.
I'm gonna do my own thing, and
that brand black kind of changed the game. Yeah,
he went to brand black, and it kind of changed the game, and then he kind of blew up from there. And then
it started with the Starberries.
Yeah, the Starberries. Yeah, Starberries started. Then they went and one, and then they had then that's when Adidas started coming on the scene, and then Under Armour came on the scene, and then now you got just so many different brands. You got Li Ning, you got Q4, you got Anta. I mean, it's so many different brands that want to be on the scene and are trying to find ways to get marketable guys, and you got Puma now too. It's Puma change the game where they have guys in certain markets and trying to get their footprint made faster than other brands have done. So
that's true.
It's interesting. It's interesting to see. Like
Puma got Jay behind him too, though. So he got the
yeah,
Rock Nation behind him, which is that's a monster in itself, you know.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, it definitely could be a huge momentum boost for them, especially they got Jalen Rose. They got a couple of OGs like that are really behind Puma that are really trying to push it and push it to the young kids out here, you know, that are just coming into the league. So that could definitely be huge.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch it over to you. What's your personal goal for this upcoming season? You guys start on Wednesday. So what's your personal goal for you that you want to achieve this year, or what is the one thing you want to get out of yourself this year that you're really focusing on?
I'll probably say that the personal goal, I mean, kind of goes hand in hand with the team goal is just being able to contribute, being able to be just whatever the coach needs at that moment in time. I can go out there and step up and make the most of my opportunity, and that's what I've done all summer long is just continue to work and grind and stay in the gym trying to figure out ways to be able to help the team going forward. And I think defensively, I've really worked on my defensive play and my defensive knowledge of the game and watching a lot of film. And I think it's going to help me a lot this season. So I'm really excited for the season. Really excited to just see where we land at. So it's going to be good.
Yeah, nah, it's definitely dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
For
cool,
me,
man.
I'm just trying to be the best reporter I could be, man, and take it, you know, step by step. Just make sure that I continue to grow within my sources and grow within myself. You know, I feel like the only person I'm competing against is myself
Yeah.
when it comes to reporting. I want to be the best. I looked up to the Stuart Scotts, the Amar Rashads, the Stephen A. Smiths, you know, those type of guys, the Mark Spears, you know, those type of guys in the industry. And, you know, I just really want to be able to, you know, push the envelope and bring my own swag and my own flavor to it so that, I can open the door for, you know, the other sneaker reporters that want to come out the cut and continue to contribute like I am. So I just want to be able to be the one that was, you know, that people are like, you know what, I can be myself and still be in the locker rooms and report and still be, a reliable, you know, source inside the locker room and outside the locker room. So that's all that matters to me is the legacy and the growth. So that's what I'm looking forward to. With the season starting, you know, this week, I know I'm gonna be listening to my Meek Mill, I'm feeling the Quavo album. I think it's really dope. The solo album he just dropped. What are you listening to going into the season? And what are your thoughts on the Quavo album and the LMA too?
No, I'm gonna really be rocking the Quavo album. I've been really liking what I'm hearing. I mean, it's a lot of bangers on there. A lot of people like kind of
I like that joint with 21 Savage. I think it's called Cash Out or something like that.
I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure.
I think that's what it's called, but 21 Savage had a little slick line on there, like I ain't Will Smith, but I'm trying to get jiggy. He said, hit you with the chopper, have you dancing like Shiggy or something like that. I was like, cool.
They came with some different vibes on there. Like,
yeah, they got some different vibes.
Yeah, that's like you wouldn't expect it. So I'm really excited to see like a lot of people like catch on to that album because it kind of like makes sense and it kind of like is like one of those bangers that like you can rock it and you won't get tired of it. Like I feel like the next album I've been rocking a lot that I kind of like pregame I rock is either the Nipsey Hussle album. It's like a good like it's a good like a good vibe, a good like up and down album where you can like have a lot of bangers, but at the same time you got like something calm that can get you like focused on the game.
Yeah.
And then I've been rocking too the what's the name? NBA YoungBoy, another guy from Louisiana that I'm rocking with. And then I can't go wrong with the Carter 5, man. The Carter 5 just came out too.
What was your thoughts on the Carter 5? What's your thoughts on it overall?
The Carter 5 I feel like was I think like hands down like one of his best albums that it kind of took longer than expected to drop, but it kind of still had like that old school Wayne flow, but it still had like some new stuff in it.
I got you.
So like it kind of like it really like made sense, and I think that the fans really liked it because it's like two different styles. Like he could come out and like rap fast like the people like nowadays, and then he can still slow it down like he like his old school way. So I was excited to see that, and glad to see he's back on the scene now.
Do you feel like it was worth the wait? Do you feel like the hype was there? Like what? What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, the hype was there. Hype was there. It was worth the wait, and I'm just like I said, I'm just glad that he's back on the scene. He's not doing any of the rock and roll or anything like that no more. He's back. He's back
Yeah, yeah.
and
I'm glad he's back to being Wayne.
I'm glad to see that.
If you could pick two artists together that you would want to hear an album from, who are the two that you would want to hear an album from?
Oh, I mean, hey, I'm from Baton Rouge, and being from Louisiana too, so I would go Boosie and Wayne on the same album. I mean, something different.
That would be tough though.
That's two different. Like they're two different styles, but like just to hear them like have something or figure out something like the way to flow, that would be dope. But or like Wayne or Young Boy or Wayne and like Kevin Gates, like just somebody in Louisiana like to come together. You know, it's always like individualized in Louisiana. That's like kind of like how it is. But to see that come together, that'd be dope. That'd be dope. But what about you? What's like some pregame stuff that you've been rocking like to the game and all that?
Man, for me, I usually listen to Meek Mill, whether it be Dream Chasers, Dream Chaser 4. I even listen to some of his old stuff, Flamers, those Flamers mixtapes. I've been listening to a lot of Young Dolph now. I love his new album, The Role Model. I think that joint's dope. He's from Memphis, so he got that smooth vibe. I like a couple of tracks on there. Major's dope. I also like the joint he had with Snoop Dogg on there. He got a joint with Offset that was dope as well. So I've been vibing with him. The Quavo joint's gonna be in rotation for me. Who else I've been listening to? I like Tory Lanez too. He somebody that creeps in there as well. He has his own little vibe and flow to it. I always listen to Fab. I think Fab's one of the best lyricists in the game. I listen to Fabulous a lot. And for me, I just go all over the place. I'm from the East Coast, so I listen to some OG Unit all the way up to what's going on now. You know what I'm saying? With the new music, Young A, whatever it be. Lil Wayne, I'm listening to all that. So I'm always big into music because I feel like music gets me. You guys get ready and prepared for games with the music. I get prepared for games with the music too, because I got to set my mind up on everything that's about to come, whether it be pre-game interviews or whether it be mid-game. I got to write down notes, think of different things. I'm listening to different songs just to get me into that mind state that I want to be able to take over everything that I do. So I listen to those guys. And then for me, I would love these two they just reunited the other night. I would love to see a best of both worlds with Chris Brown and Drake. I think that would be dope. The fact that they finally, buried the hatches with their beef.
Right.
Those two to do a joint album with, that would blow the world up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be crazy. Like, I think that would be monumental. You want to talk about a legendary album? I think that could be one of those legendary albums that just kind of stick there, like the original Best of Both Worlds with Jay-Z and R. Kelly. So that's my opinion on that, man. So let them know let everybody know where they can find you on the social media and stuff like that, man. This is episode 1, man. Truly been a blessing, bro.
Yeah.
We got some heat coming for them. We're gonna continue to keep it going, but let these people know where they can find you and what's up.
Yeah, no, it's truly been a blessing to be on with you. We both co-hosting the show, so it's great to have both of us on there and two big sneakerheads. So we didn't talk about a lot in episode 1. Make sure you guys tune in. But you can follow me on Instagram, LGKicks9, my sneaker page, Lane Galloway 10, my regular page. You can check me out on Twitch, Lane Galloway 10. You can check me on YouTube, LG Kicks TV, and make sure you guys just tune in. I got a lot in store for my Twitter page. It's Lane Galloway 10, and then LG Kicks 9 is coming to Twitter too. And then A Day in Our Kicks. Make sure you guys check it out. iTunes, YouTube, on episode 1 on my YouTube channel. And then, hey, Sneaker Reporter, tell them where they can find you at.
Man, I'm on Sneaker Reporter everything, man. You can find me at Sneaker Reporter on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Make sure you follow Sneaker Reporter on YouTube as well. A Day in Our Kicks. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure y'all subscribe on iTunes. This is gonna be huge, man. This is gonna be an opportunity where we get to speak and tell our own story. You know what I'm saying? And tell it like it is. You know. So we're gonna just keep it 100 every single episode. We're gonna try to get an episode every week for you guys. It's been a blessing. Just the fact if you're listening to this, we appreciate you. And this is just the beginning. We're gonna have crazy guests on here, and this is just the start of something epic. So A Day in Our Kicks, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. We're gonna get this out to y'all, and let's get it.
Let's get it.
Yes, sir.